The story goes that the Headless Horseman is the ghost of a Hessian soldier who was decapitated by cannon fire during the Revolutionary War. The horseman is reputed to be the ghost of a German mercenary fighting for the British during the American Revolution who was decapitated by a cannonball at the Battle of White Plains. The Headless Horseman, sometimes known as the Galloping Hessian, is portrayed with a pumpkin, often a jack-o'-lantern, while riding a black horse. The Headless Horseman is a legendary figure from European folklore too, with variations in different cultures. One of the most famous versions comes from Washington Irving's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, where the horseman is depicted as the ghost of a Hessian soldier who lost his head to a cannonball during the American Revolutionary War. According to the tale, the Headless Horseman rides through the night in search of his missing head, haunting the area known as Sleepy Hollow. While this frightening figure continues to live on in the pages of the legend of Sleepy Hollow, local lore claims that the Headless Horseman is buried in Sleepy Hollow Cemetery in Sleepy Hollow, New York. The legend says the ghost tethers his horse to graves in the churchyard, only to set out at night in search of his missing head. His terrifying presence and pursuit of Ichabod Crane, a local schoolteacher, have made this legend a classic of American ghost stories. While myths about Headless Horsemen can be traced to the Middle Ages, the infamous Headless Horseman from the legend of Sleepy Hollow has become a fixture in American folklore. Franz Potter, a professor at National University who specializes in Gothic studies, says the Headless Horseman, as a supernatural entity, represents a past that never dies, but always haunts the living. The Headless Horseman supposedly seeks revenge, and a head, which he thinks was unfairly taken from him. If you like my videos, please subscribe and like my channel.